My beloved, please take a moment to pause, to quiet the noise around you, and listen with your spirit, as I am speaking to the very core of who you are. I understand the thoughts that cause you distress, the anxieties that linger in the shadows of your mind, and the deep, persistent questions that trouble your spirit. I know about the silent conversations you have with yourself, filled with self-doubt and weary sighs. You have often wondered in the quietest hours, Lord, are you truly present in this chaos? Have you forgotten me? Is the unique purpose you once spoke over my life still valid? I am telling you now, with the unwavering authority of your Creator, that I am not only with you, but I am intricately woven into the very fabric of your existence. And yes, the unique purpose I have designed for your life remains as firm and unshakable as the mountains. I have been a witness to every burden you have shouldered, both the visible struggles and the invisible weights that you hide so well. I have counted every tear you have shed in private, each one a prayer your mouth could not form. I have journeyed with you through the darkest nights of the soul, when you felt utterly isolated and believed you lacked the strength to face another day. Even when you were convinced you were forgotten by everyone, you were always the focus of my unwavering attention. While you felt your own power, resolve, and hope failing, my strength was secretly upholding you, acting as the foundation beneath your feet when the ground gave way. In those desperate moments of hopelessness, when you were ready to give up, my spirit was the gentle yet persistent whisper in your soul, encouraging you to persevere, assuring you that the story was not over, and that my work in you was not yet complete. Pay close attention now, for this is not a distant hope, but a present reality. Your circumstances are undergoing a significant and divinely orchestrated transformation. A period of prolonged difficulty, which has felt like an endless night, is finally giving way to a new dawn rich with promise and light. The constraints that have held you captive, be they financial, emotional, relational, or spiritual, are being systematically broken. The oppressive weight of anxiety and sorrow that has pressed down on your spirit is being lifted, and you will feel a lightness in your being that you have not experienced in a very long time. The things that once seemed utterly impossible, the dreams you had completely written off, are now moving from the realm of wishful thinking into the realm of your lived reality. The very prayers you were convinced went unheard, the ones you gave up on, are now being brought to the forefront, ready for their answers to unfold in ways that will leave you in awe of my timing and my goodness. However, this message is sacred and carries a creative power that requires your full attention and partnership. Do not dismiss it as just another piece of positive content to be consumed and forgotten. This is a pivotal moment, a divine appointment that has been marked on your timeline since before you were born. This is the specific word of encouragement you have been seeking in your heart, the clear confirmation your spirit has so desperately needed. If you choose to believe it, not just with your mind, but with the full conviction of your heart, if you hold it close and protect it from doubt, and if you align your steps with its truth, a powerful and undeniable breakthrough is certain to follow. Please support our channel. Our goal is to bring happiness into your life and to foster devotion and reverence towards God. Yet, before you can fully embrace this glorious new season, you must consciously and courageously release the past. This is the most crucial step. You must let go of the deep-seated resentment that has soured your heart, turning your inner world toxic. You must release the stubborn lack of forgiveness that has kept your spirit in bondage to people and events from long ago. You must also release the pervasive fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown, that has prevented you from moving forward with confidence. And you must decisively let go of the debilitating shame that has told you persistent lies about your true value and worth. The new opportunity I am creating for you is like a narrow gateway to a magnificent kingdom. You simply cannot pass through it while carrying the heavy, cumbersome baggage of old wounds, grievances, and self-condemnation. If you let go, you will walk into a dimension of freedom you never thought possible. This requires you to engage in the profound act of forgiveness. I know this is the hardest instruction to follow. You must find it in your heart to forgive those who have caused you deep, lasting pain. This includes those who have never acknowledged their wrongdoing or expressed a single word of remorse. Forgiveness, you see, does not mean you are saying, "What you did was acceptable." It never was, and I have seen the injustice. Instead, it is you saying, "I will no longer allow what you did to define my present and destroy my future. I release you from the debt I feel you owe me." It is also absolutely essential that you extend this same grace to yourself. Forgive yourself for past errors that you cannot change, for the times you feel you let yourself or others down. Forgive the version of you who simply did not know any better. You have been your own harshest critic, holding on to a ledger of personal failures that I wiped clean long ago. The act of forgiving is not primarily for the benefit of those who hurt you. It is the ultimate act of self-love and liberation for you. It is the very key that will unlock the door to your next chapter. When you choose to forgive, invisible limitations are broken. When you release your grip on past hurts, new opportunities and relationships appear. When you surrender your right to hold a grudge, you make space for my blessings to flow freely into your life. The reason you have faced such intense and relentless opposition is that your adversary could see the incredible future I have prepared for you. The level of resistance you have endured is a direct measure of the magnitude of your destiny. The opposition's goal was to make you quit just before your breakthrough. It attempted to undermine and suffocate your faith with relentless waves of disappointment. But I protected its flame in the deepest part of your soul. It tried to extinguish your hope by showing you a future that looked just like your painful past. But I revived it with whispers of my promises. It sought to silence your voice with feelings of inadequacy and fear. But I am now amplifying your testimony for all to hear. The simple, powerful fact that you are still here, still standing, still breathing, is the undeniable proof that the opposition has failed. Therefore, let my truth replace the lies you have believed. I declare to you again that you belong to me. You are chosen, hand-picked for a unique purpose. You have been redeemed, bought back from despair at an infinite price. You are cherished with a love that has no end, no conditions, and no limits. This is your true and unchangeable identity, and I will provide tangible, undeniable evidence of my words. Be watchful and expectant for the signs, for they will begin to appear. I am not speaking of mere chance or good luck. I am speaking of divine intervention. You will see the right resources, connections, or finances appearing at the perfect moment, just when you need them most. You will experience a sudden, unexpected advance in an area where you have been stuck for years. An answer to a prayer you have been lifting up for what feels like a lifetime will manifest suddenly. You will witness the beginning of healing and reconciliation in a strained relationship you thought was lost forever. These are not random occurrences. They are my personal signature on your life, my loving fingerprints, showing you that I have been orchestrating events in the unseen realms all along. You must protect this promise and treat it as a precious treasure. Keep it safe in your heart, especially when circumstances tempt you to doubt. Not everyone around you will grasp the profound transformation that is happening within you. Some will be skeptical, unable to see beyond your past. Others may become envious as your light begins to shine brightly. A few might even try to hold you back because your growth makes them uncomfortable. Do not allow their voices, their doubts, or their limited perspectives to cause you to waver. Cherish my promise above all other opinions. Meditate on it, speak it out loud, and let it be the guiding star of your life until you see its full realization. When your story of victory is complete, it will serve as its own undeniable proof, silencing every voice of criticism and doubt. My dear one, please understand the incredible scope of what I am doing. I am not merely restoring what was taken from you. I am going to multiply it. I am not simply mending your wounds. I am transforming your scars into powerful stories of my grace, resilience, and strength. The places of your deepest pain will become the sources of your greatest authority and compassion. I am not just answering your prayers as you prayed them. I am about to exceed your wildest expectations and expand your vision for what is possible. You will no longer operate from a place of scarcity and fear, but from a position of security and abundance. Your sorrow will be replaced with a deep, abiding joy, and through the beautiful tapestry of your life, my goodness and glory will be clearly and magnificently displayed. You will become a living testament to my redemptive power. Therefore, I call on you now to rise from the dust of your past. Engage with me actively. This is not a time for passive waiting, but for active faith. Pour your heart out to me in prayer, holding nothing back. Worship with a renewed spirit. For in worship, your perspective shifts from the size of your problems to the greatness of your God. Surrender the burdens you were never meant to carry alone. As you communicate with me, I will move mountains on your behalf. As you focus on me, I will draw closer to you than ever before. As you take small, obedient steps in the direction I lead, I will open the floodgates of heaven and release blessings that are too great to measure. This is your appointed time. This is your divine moment. Do not miss it. I am with you, and I will carry you through to the glorious future I have promised. If you like this message, then subscribe to this channel and share it with those who need it. And if you believe in God, type Amen in the comment section. Amen.